You know, I really love the idea of having things recycled. Everything else on the deck here is recycled. 5 eggs today. So one's not laying. Don't know which one. But that's okay. That happens. 5 eggs. One is really white and very soft. It's just burst in the pouch. So I might take these inside. Yeah, it's a very soft shell, that one. That's not good. The others are okay. I'm just going to go and rescue this. So the other egg's quite brown. This one's a lot paler, and I just put my thumb through it very easily. So it's a really soft shell. So normally that doesn't happen. It's very rare for that to happen, but that's okay. I'm cleaning the whole chook pen out on the weekend and getting new feed and grit and some more worms and that. Been a bit low on grain, and we'll get that all done on the weekend. They've got lots of scraps in there, lots of parsley and herbs and pumpkin leaves and scraps from the kitchen and everything as well, so they're happy with that. Just got to go and get their water though, because they've kicked the water over. I'm getting new water feeders and everything. They wrecked the other ones, so I've got to get all that done on the weekend as well. Okay, Betty, come on, babe, come. Good girl. Let's go inside now. In for the night. It's a bit cool. Get dinner organised. Hey, we get dinner organised? Yeah, I think Daddy's still asleep. He'll be awake soon. Yep, he will. Yes, he will, darling. You're so cute. Beautiful kid. Yeah, you're so beautiful. Beautiful day. Yeah. Betty's out here helping me. I'm repurposing a desk because it's too big for in our home. So I'm going to sell this, and I've got another little cute little one which I'll show you a picture of in a minute. And it's ideal for in there. So I've already painted that. So I'm painting this the same colour. It's artisan paint, and this is a natural chalk finish. And it's called Palais Bleu, very French. And my niece sells these from Irish Store Stuff, Sharon, and this is where I got this one from. So I'm going to paint, it's a pretty blue, real soft blue. So that's what I'm going to paint this one with. And so I will sell this one, and I will show you the one inside as well. It's a perfect day for this today. So I'm on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia. Let me know where you're from and what the weather's like where you are. We're coming into, we've got another month and a bit of winter, and we have a very mild winter here though. It has been a little bit nippy of late, but if you're in a cold country you probably wouldn't consider that cold. I have a cousin in England and they don't consider that cold. And yeah, it's just about the perfect day for being out on the deck and doing this. Good drying weather as well. Doesn't dry too fast because it's not overly hot, but it's just perfect. And I can hear the birds singing. Isn't it always the way when you want them to sing, they won't sing? I can hear a few. I've got Betty here with me. This is my little mate. Hey Betty. Mummy's girl. Oh, you so needed a hair clip, a groom. I tried getting her in next week and I can't get her in for another couple of weeks because the lady that does it is away. And because she does such an amazing job, I don't really want to go to anyone else. So we'll just have to wait it out, just as well as winter, hey. But you really do need a groom. Hey Betty Boop. What's that? What's that noise? Hey, you're my little companion, aren't you? She's always where I am. You can choose just to leave it just painted. I like to shabby it a bit. I just like that look. And especially with this too, we've got so many different grooves of timber. I think it'll just look that much better if I shabby it a bit as well. But yeah, it's a cute little desk. It'll be really good for a student's desk or even just in a study somewhere. Be lovely. Can't wait actually. And that's the thing. I get such a thrill out of what it's going to look like at the end. I can never wait to see what it's like. This is something I did for many years. I did wedding companies as well. Love doing that. Lots and lots of chairs and tables for signing the register and all sorts of things. Really enjoyed it. Loved hunting out the stuff first, all the furniture, and then doing it all up and seeing the smile on the bride and groom's faces when they picked it up. It was fun. Also did a lot of work for a lot of people, and yeah, it was just a great time. Unfortunately, I had to sort of stop or slow down for quite a while, and now I'm just starting to get back into it in a small way. So if you want any ideas of how to do this sort of thing, it's not rocket science and it's so enjoyable. I don't know everything. I'm not a pro, but I certainly made a good little business out of it and people seem to be happy, and I love doing it, so I enjoy it. So I guess, yeah, it comes out in the work. So I don't know everything, but I can share a lot, and I'll actually share on here different pieces of furniture that I have done in the past. But definitely ask any questions about anything to do with it. I'm not going to be able to answer everything, but I'll certainly give it a go. It's also very advantageous for the situation of being in when you're wanting to do up your own home or homestead, whatever you want to call it. I class homestead as being the whole property, your garden, your sustainable living, everything that's involved in how you want to make it yours. And I love it. I love being able to recycle things and make them what I love, because I'm the one living here with my man and he loves it too. He loves to see me enjoy doing this as well. And so I just find it all part of the whole big picture of running this lovely little homestead that we've got and trying to live a more sustainable life, happier life, and much better for us, especially with my man having Huntington's. I think it really does help, and just for him, but for me, for Betty, and just makes us a bit happier in this journey that we're going through. I really love the idea of having things recycled. I think it gives it more character. I actually prefer recycled furniture to bought new furniture, brand new furniture, I should say. I just find it just has so much character, and a lot of the times it will last a lot longer because it's more solid timber, what they used to use in the old days, things that were meant to last. And so I just find it, just a lot nicer. I've got a lot of recycled furniture. Most of the furniture, it's only the lounge here Everything else on the deck here is recycled. So there's all my paints. I can see everything I've got and cleaned all the shelves underneath. So now all I've got to do is clean up all this, find a home for all of this and tidy it all up. So now I've just got to fill these shelves down here, work out exactly how I want it all to work. I really feel that this is all part of this setting up this homestead way of life, because it's not just all about plants and cooking and gardening and all that sort of thing. Sustainable living has a huge extended palette of things, a palette that relates well to the painting. But I just feel like it's all part of that therapeutic walk. It's all part of being happy within yourself, being satisfied with what you're doing, and especially if you're going through a traumatic time in life and this is your outlet. Like my gardening is my outlet, things I do around the house. I just love being in the home. I love being here. I could just be here all the time in our home. And now this, once I get this set up and I've got that back, that's all part of that therapy for the walk that we're going through with Steve and so many others of you who've set up homesteads and that. You have different stories. We all have different stories. And this is mine, and I'm happy with how it's progressing now. We've come a long way. We've gone through a lot. We've gone through quite a few years since, well, it's actually 8 years since Steve was diagnosed. And it's been a long road, but I feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel now, and I'm starting to look forward to what that light is. Actually, starting to look like a workshop. I'm really happy with that. Thanks, Sharon, for your encouragement from I Restore Stuff. My beautiful niece. We've been doing furniture side by side for years, but I sort of had to step out of it, and she's just doing so well and so knowledgeable. So thanks, darling. So I've got some chairs there I've got to get on to. Just there. It's another project. But I've got this old, I love this old crate, wooden crate that I acquired many years ago when I was doing the furniture. So I'm really happy that I got that, and it needs a bit of a clean out. That's the next job. I'm coming, Betty. Betty's going crazy because there's a bush turkey. And that is my outlook. Bit spoiled, hey? That's my workshop outlook. Beautiful. So I've got all these plants from a lady at where was she? At Sippy Downs. That's right on the Sunshine Coast here. So when my gardener comes back, not this week, next week, we'll be doing the gardens up along the bank of the dam. So next week, look forward to what we do here. I've moved that raft there that we made for the red claw. I will net for them when it gets a bit warmer. I'll put the net in and see if there are any little red claws in there, and then we'll try again. I might even put an enclosure there somehow for them to grow without being taken by the predators. So next week, come back and you'll see what we've done here, and it'll be lots of fun. And these tomatoes are actually pulled out of the tea garden that we did the other day, last week. And That's a herb and I can't remember the name. I'm going to have to look that up. So they're okay in there until I get that ready. And there's an orchid here. So I have to try and remember what she called them. She just had these random plants that she just pulled out for me, potted. So I'm going to have to look all this up, but I'll tell you when we do the planting. But they're okay here at the moment. Rosemary's looking healthy too in here with the citronella. That's awesome. Rosemary's really good for memory. It's one of the reasons I started using it. We have this every day with our parsley, among other things, but they're the two staples that we have. Really good for memory, so especially with Steve with a oh well, my goodness, I couldn't spit that one out. Neurological disease, all to do with the brain and how the brain tells the body how to function. Or this really helps things like this, especially rosemary. And the lavender's flowering up beautifully now. Just beautiful. And I noticed here, look, that is just full of bud. So all that is coming in to flower. It's just full of bud all over. So beautiful. Let's just sit down here and admire it in the water. So pretty. I love lavender. I wish I'd got it on film, but the other morning, actually 2 mornings in a row, I watched the bush turkeys come up. So down there, down the track, they came up, and normally they would sniff in around here, around the tea and herb garden. When the netting was up, they used to jump on top of it and everything, but they didn't this time. They walked right on the gravel here, looked across, looked in like this, and thought, don't like those shiny things. So far so good. It's working. They don't like the shining objects. Even through that gap there, they didn't go in. So weren't real sure about these shiny things. Just shut the gate. My little gate. And pull this along. It's my picker. I thought good, put it to good use and put it there to stop them getting through. And then I went outside, looked up at my banana palms, and there wasn't just one bush turkey at my bananas, there were 3. Could not believe it. Please tell me what I should do next, apart from putting bags on them. What else could I do? Maybe hang some shiny objects from up there. I'm coming. Okay, well, I'm going in to feed the chooks now. All the chooky food. They're very excited. They're nearly jumping out of the dolly pen. They would if they could. Oh, I thought it was a hole in the fence. It's just shade. Yeah, frustrating about the bush turkeys. But, you know, when you live in their environment, what can you do? You can't get angry. Whoops. You can't get angry. You just got to go with it and do the best you jolly well can. We've had a lot of bananas up there and we've got more coming on. So I shan't complain. So, till next time, and next one is going to be lots of fun, so don't miss that one. Hopefully I'll get it out midweek. It just depends, because it's been a full week this week. I'm organising different carers and different routines and quite a few different things changing, but it's for the good, so I'm not complaining, and it's all for the benefit of my dear hubby, and it also helps me out as well. So it's been a full week, but it's been a very good week. We're getting a lot organised, which is great. Long time coming. So until then, until I see you with all the excitement on our dam bank, or river bank sounds better, but it's not a river, it's a dam. Anyway, on the bank over there, until I see you then, Have an amazing, a safe and an enjoyable week. And for those who are going through a tough time, like Steve says, every day is a great day as much as you can make it. We are with you, we got your back. We know it's not always easy, but try and put a smile on your dial as you rise from your bed every day if you possibly can. But we do get it. Have an awesome week, everyone. Bye. And before these chookies go crazy at me and eat me when I get inside because they're so hungry, well, they think they're hungry. Thank you to all our supporters on both this channel, My Happy Heart for Homesteading, and also Steve's channel, Steve's Positive Huntington's Journey. Thank you so much for all your support. There are so many people just supporting us and following us and messaging us, and it's wonderful. We need a lot more. We need the recognition to get out there. And if you watch Steve's Positive Huntington's Journey video that's going out tonight, probably tomorrow morning, it'll be available to watch. Maybe tonight. No, I think it'll be in the morning. There is something really cool with that with our grandchildren. So make sure you watch that because it's really good. Brought tears to my eyes. Okay, bye again.
Everyone needs a shoulder.
Okay, everyone, we got here.
Everyone needs a helping
Do a clean out of your pen.
Everyone needs someone to rely.
Yes, because it's a disgraceful mess.
Yes, everyone needs a friend. So let's come together, celebrate each other, stand united as one. We lift our hands up and pray, lay all our love before Him with all of our faith. He is the change within us, there is a light. Let Him lead the way, lift our hands up and pray today. Oh, pray. Everyone needs somebody to lean on. Everyone needs someone who cares.